Us all the teams in the tourney. We got the brackets on firstcoastnews.com, and we're streaming on First Coast News Plus throughout the day because we're talking about our severe weather day. We've been talking about our weather impact alert day for a good week. We said it's going to be a stormy start to our spring break, and here it is. Well, for now, it's the calm before the storm for most of us. You see 67 dry roadways in Jacksonville for now, but if you're trying to travel, you're on spring break, today's more of the day to stay put, okay? And then better travel weather looks like by this evening. All right, and the Neptune Beach, we got 66, St. Augustine 68, so you know something's up. These temperatures much warmer than they should be out there here across the area, and it's going to be quite some time before we get those dew points to fall, and that's why we're in the transition today, and we're talking about a potent front coming through. So prime time for storms, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 10 a.m. this morning. So if you're in Georgia, Waycross and our Georgia counties, pivoting into Metro Jacks as we head into just after lunchtime. So that would be 1 to 3 p.m. This includes wind gusts of 50 to 70 miles per hour, hail, and an isolated tornado. So make sure you know where your safe spot is, be able to get to that safe spot, and stream First Coast News Plus, and we'll keep you calm and safe as always. Severe weather threats Monday. We said this is not your typical storm scenario. Well, we've got a level 0 out of 5 for severe weather as we measure storms by. And notice today we're in level 2 and 3. So that doesn't happen too often. We see a level 3. That's an enhanced risk of severe weather, especially north of I-10. All right, but if you're in St. Johns County, south of I-10, yeah, I'll give you a 3 as well based on what I'm seeing this morning. This is for all of us, so don't get fooled and play the numbers game here. So we take a look at what's going on. So Monday, we've got the tornado risk here, and when you see the yellow and the darker shades here, that's a 5 to 10% chance. And I said, yeah, St. Johns County, we're watching, Clay County, Putnam County for that tornado risk, especially to the north. And then the wind, this is my main threat today, the wind gusts of 50 to 70 miles per hour. We've got a squall line, quick moving squall line moving through this afternoon. And as a result, look at the percentages, very high chance of some damaging winds here as we go through the afternoon hours, and maybe even some large hail. You see the brown shading here. So as we look at our high-res futurecast, things coming together, lots of instability, unusually warm, powerful front, all adds up to our squall line moving through areas of Ware County, back to the Okefenokee and Lake City as we head between lunchtime and 1 o'clock, and then quickly moving through Jacksonville. If you see the latest trends here, you see this is just kind of weakening a bit as it moves through Metro Jack. So hopefully that'll help us keep that severe potential a little lower. But at this point, everything I'm looking at this morning is still showing some wind gusts could exceed 50, 60 miles per hour, even for Duval, Clay County, into St. Johns County. And again, with the high upper level winds and the wind shear, can't rule out an isolated tornado today. High-res futurecast shows our next big weather story would be the cold weather. So this morning, waking up with a few showers, rumble of thunder in Waycross, but if you're in Waycross, this is not your severe weather event. That's not coming until later this morning, okay, after 10 a.m. with our weather impact alert with a few showers. We expand the scope and you can see where the front is. See all these watches and warnings lined up? These are severe thunderstorm warnings. That's what I'm expecting here as we head through the afternoon, and especially by lunchtime. We take a look at Jacksonville's highest chances of rain. Very slowly moving up this morning. There it is, 11 a.m., just 20%, back to 60, 90% as we head toward between 1 and 3 o'clock. And again, we're going to be watching these straight line winds as our main impact here today. And notice some of those gusts toward Waycross, 40 to 50 miles per hour. And then that line will start to move off to the south and southeast through the afternoon, through the heart of Metro Jacks as we head between 1 and 3 o'clock. So keep checking back with us. And then the next part of the story, weather story, is, yeah, you know, you have a powerful front when you go from near 80 today to 38 for our St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, find your warm spots tomorrow after finding the safe spots today, and then a high of just 58. And then our inland freeze and frost would be Wednesday morning with that low of 36, and then slowly moderating. See, I found some beach weather for you spring breakers by Friday into the weekend, looking much better. But keep checking back throughout the day with the latest on the severe weather. We got you covered.